Hey guys, it's Fireskull and welcome to a StarCraft 2 commentary. This is me in the bottom right blue Protoss. The Nexus is looking pretty awesome. And CONMAN up here is the red Protoss in the top left. The map is Jungle Basin, which has two outlying paths into the main base, a central area where two expansions are located, with also two side and expansions on the sides, as well as safe quote expansions on the back ends of your bases. But there are these rocks here that have to be broken before you can get to them. Now, starting out with my pylon here, nothing cheesy going on for me because I hate Protoss cheeses. He's getting on his pylon a little later than me. Look at his probes. He has 10 probes to my 9. Oh, to nose, he has one more probe than I do. That's just horrible. So I'm going to move my probe out here, but then I realized, wait, I don't have to do that. I can leave it in here and get a nice scout off later. So I actually bring him up here in case he went down here and saw me. Put something up here and saw me. So he's throwing down his gateway and send his probe right back to work. I just have my pylon, growing boosting out my more probes. 11-18 got an early assimilator, no particular reason, I just don't like not having gas. Still ahead of me in probes at 12 to 11, and I do throw down my gateway at 11, while he threw his down at around 8 or so, and he actually got double assimilators. Very interesting when he is at 15. Very interesting. My probe's still sitting up here, he's still chrono boosting out some probes. But he does have this double assimilator going on, so some early tech, don't know what it'll be, but it'll have to be pretty hefty to support two early assimilators like that. Throws down a cybernetics core, standard there. I do have my probe here in the middle of Zelnaga, so I can see the main path. For whatever reason, people tend to go down the bottom. And yeah, I have him out there for purely scouting purposes. My gateway goes down, I immediately get out of Zella. My probe's just sitting there because I always forget about them once I make them make something. I make him go make a cybernetics core and actually have him go do something relatively soon. Still getting out probes, not at a horribly constant rate as I'm keeping my minerals steady. More steady this game than in other games. He has his gateway. He's throwing down another gateway and not researching warp gates, which is very, very interesting. Because warp gates are pretty dang vital for Protoss to get, and early, which is why I will always get it as soon as I get my cybernetics core. That's why I'm saving up this chrono boost right here. So still putting out probes, and as soon as the cybernetics core goes down, bam, warp gate, bam, chrono boost. So that's just how important, at least I consider it is, but I know pro players get it early, so they do too, so yeah, it's pretty dang important. Getting your units instantaneously is a very nice advantage to have. Now, he's sending down his Zealot here, and I do actually see him soon-ish, once he comes around to my probe. I put this pylon here so I can spot when someone's attacking these rocks. So if he tries to sneak in back here, I will know it before he breaks down the rocks. Now, like I said, I do see him, thanks to my probe over here on the Zelnaga. And that way I move my Zealots up so he doesn't see anything. That fails, but you'll see why. Forget about this probe over here, but I do have a plan for it. So these guys attack it, but he keeps running. Now I was kind of hoping I'd kill it before then, but yeah, I failed at that. So Stalker's getting out. Stalker's great. Still chrono boosting out warp gate. It's I don't know, fair amount finished. You know, 10 to 40 or something like that. So Zealots finally got it, but he did take down a probe. So units lost is now from 100 to 50 because I did lose that probe. My APM is a pitiful 30, 40-ish number, and resources are minor, drastic. How many probes does he have? And my gas, okay, that doesn't make sense. He must have way fewer probes. What the heck is he doing with all his probes? There's one probe. What is this? I don't even... Okay, now I'm 2 probes ahead, but I mean, come on. Okay, so he's getting out his forge. Twilight Council, researching Blink, so it looks like he's going for Blink Stalkers, and this does indeed reflect that goal. He's also getting out a pylon. Oh no, he's getting out a pylon. No, so he's getting out a pylon. With the forge, he's getting out ground armor level 1. I always espouse this. I love getting out early upgrades. Still getting out stalkers. He does see me with his probe, but I did see that, so I know he's going stalkers. I did get my expansion down because it's pretty safe to expand down here once I have this insurance of knowing if they'll block it down. So it is 2 stalkers and 2 zealots versus 6 stalkers and 1 zealot. But I do have 24 probes to his 19, and I don't know what was up with his income, because yeah, that looks more accurate. So yeah, I am ahead of him, but not by that much, and he is ahead of me in gas because I only have 1 guy on this gas, which is pitiful. Nothing here. So I do see this one scout coming, so I take it out pretty dang easily, not losing anything this time. And thanks to my stalkers, I do take it out before it gets in. Now his stalkers move out relatively soon, and I am expecting an attack from him sometime soon, so I am will be getting out more units. I am getting out robotics to get out an observer to head up there and check him out. Getting out more stalkers. He is getting out that ground armor, and he is putting up a robotics. He is not expanded yet, which is he's going for robotics. That might have been a good move, but it also might have been a good move if he was trying to conserve minerals, which with this kind of a stalker army at this point, maybe he might have been doing that. So I'm still getting probes out, not very fast, but I am getting probes out in my expansion, and I am still getting probes out in my main. My observer is out now, and I'll send it up there to scout in a second. Now, I send these guys up to check for expansions on the sides, and on the way there, not that one. This probe happens to see a force of stalkers who turn around to kill it. My observers head up here, and I know they're coming, so I warp in. Oh yeah, I wait for this gateway to warp gate, and then I warp in stalkers, and I try to move these guys back until these guys are poised, but once these guys are up here, I know I have to do it, so I do move my probes out of the mineral line and out of danger now. And with Blink, it doesn't help them a ton, but it does help them and give my force time to move up. Now, I am getting out this, what's it called, Immortal, which probably saved my buttocks. And I thought they were going to post it down here, but they don't. 31 HP, and he does actually live through this. And my stalkers are sitting up there doing nothing, so I just grabbed everything in range and sent him to attack, including probes. So, some valiant probes took some damage there, and they will be remembered forevermore. Probes for the win. I saw that he didn't have expansion over here. I've sent my observer up here, and I move it in soon to see if he has enough of an army that I can't move in. And I actually could have moved in at this time, as you can see. 1 stalker, 1 mortal, 2 6 stalkers, and a mortal, 5 zealots. I would have won. You can also see the probe advantage here, 30 to 19. That's quite the difference. Income, about 880 to 540 for 480. He has not gotten any more probes since the beginning, and that is just not good. Now, in unit loss, you can see in that battle I came out vastly ahead, 1950 to 700. That's a quite big number, and that 700 is because I did indeed lose my observer up here because of this cannon. It can spot cloaked units. So now I did see that he had 2 immortals and 4 stalkers, so I was not nearly as eager to move out, and just in case he had something I couldn't see, like an expansion over here. And while he did throw down his expansion, it's not even up and running yet, much less as any production vehicles next to it, or vehicles buildings next to it. So that's not it. Still getting out probes, bringing my probe count to a grand total of 33 to his 19. Still getting out units, getting out immortals mostly, so that I do have another immortal now, and we'll put up another one soon. Still, I have to get out pylons to get me unsupply block. I get my forge out and finally start getting an upgrade. Chrono boost it. I will chrono boost the robotics as soon as I am not supply blocked. Okay, so I should do it now. Will soon. Put up another gateway because I've had a lot of problems in the past about not putting up enough gateways. So I am putting up 2 more gateways. I do hotkey it to 2 soon, but I do hotkey it to 2. I am getting up a Twilight Council for charge because if he's going stalkers, then I want my zealots to get there as soon as possible. Still chrono boosting out the robotics and the tech. Still getting out probes. You can see I filled it up and chrono boosted it right there. Saw he did not have the side expo either, so I don't know if he has this, but I do know he probably does, although I didn't think it'd be this low, but he does kill me with those. He doesn't actually have that much. I could have game in and killed him, but you'll see that that's nothing compared to the timidity fail that comes up later. Anyway, so these come up, change them into work rates immediately, get out another immortal, chrono boost out another one if I wasn't supply blocked, because I am supply blocked, send it back here to make 2 pylons, 3 pylons, and as soon as that one goes down, I will chrono boost out this immortal. Warping in units, relatively, no, I'm still doing something down here. My first upgrade is up, bringing my stuff to a grand total of 001, while his have a grand total of 101, so he does out-upgrade me. Hello guys, and thanks for watching. Click the annotation at the top right to watch part 2 of this video. Click the annotation at the top left to watch the previous StarCraft 2 commentation by me. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.